Hey guys, Serene Waters here, and today I will be discussing my characters in my books with you. So if y'all want, y'all can ask any question you want. Where do I want to start? I guess I'll start with Serene, since she's my character, of course. Serene is the water ninja and the key of portals. But when we first start out in the book series, she doesn't know exactly that she's the key. So, she basically knows that she has water powers, but she doesn't realize she also controls portals, which I find really cool. So later on in the book series, she evolves, and she eventually figures out that Andrew had a key that brought back some memories. And, hold on. Okay, sorry guys. I had to cut out the live stream for a sec, but, I'm back now. So, back to Serene. She, throughout most of the first part of the series, she doesn't know she's a key. And, how do I put this? She eventually figures out she's a key when her mark actually appears on her. And she later on figures out, I can't talk today, figures out she's not the only key. I know this is kind of confusing for some of y'all who haven't read my books, but I don't really know how to explain it unless you actually read the book. Does anyone have any questions yet? Because this is kind of awkward when no one else talks. So, yeah. But, I have my trusty Reese's with me to keep me up. It's like 9:38 here. What other characters should I talk about? Let's see. We could go on to Council. Okay, Council is the one who created Serene. And, was there anyone before Serene? Basically, whoever was before Serene was her family. There were Council, Solstice, and Andrew. But of course, like no one knows yet, there will be a whole series about how the keys were before they met Serene. Because they are all older than her, and she's the youngest key. So there are a ton of characters before Serene. Council was the one who created her. Solstice and Council both had, rough pasts. And then Andrew wasn't really accepting of Serene. He kind of wanted to kill her. It's a pretty long story with them. But to answer your question, yes, there were a lot of people before Serene. And there's a whole family tree I've created for Serene's family. It starts out with Apocalypse, then it goes to, Nox and his brothers. His brothers' names are Novum and Midnight. And then from Nox, it goes to Council, Darkmint, and Hybrid. And then Council marries Solstice, and Solstice has Andrew, and then Serene's created. How old is Serene? Well, now she would be about 17. But when she first started out in the books, she was about 15, so. But, Council had a really rough past. He was mistreated a lot. He then became evil because he was mistreated so much. He wanted to have revenge on anyone who had done him wrong. So he created Serene to do those things, but Serene didn't turn out the way he wanted. So she turned out to be good, and that's why she went and joined the ninja in the book. So Ben is 12, though. Well, that's because I added her. I don't know. I still consider Serene as the youngest. I don't know how old all the keys are. When she first meets them, she's the youngest key. So if you read, Dragons and Keys Don't Get Along, you'll see she is the youngest key of all of them at the time, so. Speaking of keys, let's talk about Emma Black. Emma Black was created by Council's brother, Darkmint. I know it's not said in the books, but that's how I've said it. So her and Serene are basically cousins, but when Emma first finds Serene, she wants to take care of her and everything, but later on, in the future when they meet again and Serene doesn't remember any of the keys, she wants to basically control Serene and kill her. But Emma took care of Serene because Serene had no memories of her past life with Council and them because Hybrid, if I recall correctly, Hybrid was the one who erased her memory. Random question, have you seen Undertale Echo animation? No, I have not seen that. Can y'all hear me okay? Because if I need to speak up louder, I can't. But, let's see. There are all different types of keys. Emma Black is the key of Black Hole. Then there's Jade and Blade, who are the twins. Jade is the key of pain, and Blade is the key of memory. Then there's Serpent, he's the key of venom. There's Nymph, she's the key of, Nymph. Nymph is the key of life. And then Ceres, the key of healing. Nile is the key of death. And then Ven is like the key of music. Chat has a 10-second lag. Oh. Trying to think if I forgot any keys. Don't think I did. Oh, Hannah Lavin. Hannah Lavin is the key of teleportation and lava. And I think that's about all the keys. Yeah. And then in my new book, there's all the giants, which are pretty fun to work with. As you all who have read my books can tell, several of the giants have come back from past series, like Imperial, Jamal, and Emerald. They all have come back from the dead, and be warned, more villains will come back pretty soon. Yeah, I know that's kind of evil to bring all the villains back, but it will be pretty awesome if I can keep up with my book. And then you got the new villains like Marin, Huntress. I totally forgot their names. This is really sad. I forgot my own characters' names. And what's the other one? I'll have to go look what the other one's name is. I totally forgot what his name is. Still Ship, Shaylee, and Banjo. Yeah. I'm trying to see. I forgot what the character's name was, and that's really bad because I'm not supposed to forget my own character's names. This is really bad. Region, that's his name. The last giant's name was Region. That is really bad that I forgot my own character's name. Of course, I've forgotten many of my characters before, and it's really sad because I really shouldn't forget them. I find it sad how two people are watching, and I'm just rambling. Somebody ask a question, please. How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes. I need questions. Somebody ask something random, please. It's kind of boring when I just ramble. Even though I planned this live stream like a week ago. It's kind of terrible. Of course I did do it late at night when no one else would be watching. And it's better when I do it in the middle of the day. I have Reese's. What the heck is a pizza taco? That just sounds really weird. But, let's see. I guess I could talk about my villains. Okay, those of you who have read my books, what villain would you like me to talk about first? Please tell me. It's so quiet. When no one responds. Cat goes meow. Somebody ask about a villain, please. Andrew. Okay, Andrew is the first villain in all my books. He is Serene's older brother, and he actually, I don't know how I should explain how he got her key mark, but he got that and decided to try and take over Ninjago. He was facing off Misty, Anna, and the ninja, and he tried to separate them by, like, killing off the boys, but he didn't succeed, and Serene eventually, like, everyone thought she died until the second book, but, Andrew thought he succeeded in killing her. Well, no, wait. This is so hard to describe after I haven't read my own book in so long. But Andrew kind of goes like back and forth between evil and good, and it's kind of hard to stay with him. Knox. Okay, Knox was Council's father, and even though I did a terrible job on that book, Knox is actually the ruler of the night, and a pretty evil villain, even though I did not get to finish the whole book, but he can control minds of the innocent, and basically make anyone he wants his slave, as long as he can reach their mind or their thoughts. I know it's kind of confusing to explain that. But he basically turns the whole city of Ninjago against the ninja. So, how else should I explain him? He is never going to be a good guy no matter what. Trying to figure out how I should describe his looks. Okay, his looks, he has like dark gray hair with dark stripes in it. Like dark blue stripes. And he has like one light blue eye and one gold eye. He's kind of hard to explain. Should I remake Bailey's Past and our Five Nights at Freddy's roleplay? If you want to. I'm trying to think what else I should do. Trying to see. I'm trying to figure out what characters I should ask about or define. There's just a lot of characters to go through. Okay. Here's something I could talk about. Serene's love relationship. It's kind of bad. So she goes from Lloyd to Kai to Paradox. And I know that's confusing for all of you who ship her with Lloyd at first, then ship her with Kai, and you're just like, okay, why is this happening? It's because I'm evil. And I like being evil. I like destroying your ships. I know that's mean, but yeah. I love destroying people's ships, and I know that's really mean, but it's funny. But, I loved having her love Lloyd, but then I just, lost interest in him. And I kind of came to figure out that I liked Kai a lot. And, then I sort of fell in love with an anime character named Paradox. So, yeah, that happened. Any more new characters? Any new characters? Well, not for my series, but I have come up with a new villain. And I do think she'll be kind of one of everyone's favorite villains. So I hope that will be good. Remember RRP with Blake and Serene? Yes, I do. Well, barely. Lloyd is becoming too OP. OP? I'm sorry, I don't know what OP means. It's kind of... But, let's see. I do plan to kill off some of my characters in the very last book of my series, and I know most people will not be happy with that. But, I mean, all good things have to come to an end eventually. Overpowered. Okay. But, the characters I don't own, I don't feel like I will actually kill them off, because, I mean, they're, well, how do I say this? I don't know. I mean, there are some people's characters that I have killed off, but they're for reasons, specific reasons. And some reason is, I'm mad at them, or some reason is I just don't use their character enough, and I was just trying to be nice and keep their character in the book. when I actually didn't need another character. But, I mean, I wasn't trying to be mean. But I know some of my books kind of don't make sense in some points, but I started all my books when I was 15, so you can kind of understand that. They're gonna kind of suck at the grammar and everything, but I do plan, once I finish the series, to go back, remove the books, unpublish them, and put them all into one big book to, have fun with that. I'm 14. Yes, I know. It says I have no watchers. I'm gonna cry. Not really. I'm just joking. But, okay, double frowny face. That's kind of scary. What else should I talk about? I could talk about Reese's. Oh, Reese's sounds so yummy right now. I have a huge 12-pack of Reese's on my bed, and I'm so tempted to eat them right now, because I love Reese's. They are the best. Reese's are like my babies, except I love to eat them. Do not tell me no Reese's. I will eat them. Trying to think what else I could talk about. What other characters are there? Let's talk about Chase. Chase and Shadow, in particular. Because I know one person who is probably listening to this does not want to hear this. Because she hates Chase and Shadow, and it's so funny. Let's just say my friend Misty. She just texted me no. Hates Chase and Shadow because I make them both in our roleplay. They both are in love with Misty, but Misty rejects them because she doesn't love a villain, because she loves Jay. But Chase and Shadow are so loving towards her. They kick Jay out, and then they both steal her away from him. I'm sorry, I had to talk about it. But, Shadow was somehow actually created by Serene when she was evil. I'm sorry, I can't talk about it. It's too funny. Okay, let me calm down. I don't know if I can calm down. It's too funny. Sorry. So Shadow was created by Serene, and when he first set eyes on Misty, he fell in love, and he kissed her while she was chained to a wall in front of her boyfriend. And Jay started freaking out, and then Shadow took Misty to another room to turn her evil so he could make out with her, but it didn't happen. I'm having too much fun with this. Bailey's just like, what in the world is going on? I'm sorry. I'm doing it to annoy Misty, and it's really funny. But, then there's Chase. Chase was going to be the evil version of Lloyd, but then he also saw Misty, and he fell in love with her too. But then Chase got killed by Jay. Sorry, Chase. Shadow, I don't remember how Shadow died. It was very confusing with him. But, yeah. Okay, that is all for the Chase and Shadow segment. Okay, let's talk about Spring. I know most of you don't remember Spring, but Spring was Serene's pet dragon that was in the books for one section. Spring was going to be something bigger in my books, but I don't know how and I don't know why, but I lost interest and did not include him in my books anymore. But, Misty just said, thank goodness. Let's go back to Chase and Shadow, shall we? Who wants to ask a question about Chase and Shadow for Misty? Poor Misty's dying. It's so funny. Okay, I'll stop. Misty, you have some competition for Chase. Bailey wants him. But, what else is there? I'm trying to think of another villain that Misty hates. It's so funny. Okay, I'll stop talking about Shadow and Chase, I promise. Misty's over here freaking out, and it's so funny. But, let's see. Say mean things about Jay. Okay, that's actually pretty easy. Let me see. Jay's annoying. Jay is too crazy over Nia. He's very annoying. He's super annoying. Basically, he annoys me. But not to make you Jay fangirls mad, Jay's just not my favorite. He's actually my least favorite ninja, and I really, 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 really despise him. Now let's talk about Kai and his abs. Kai has the hottest abs alive. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I can't. Okay. But then again, there's Cole. I wonder if Cole would still have his abs since he's a ghost. I don't know. That's kind of weird. And, another thing I wonder is why we would never, ever see Lloyd shirtless. Because, I mean, honestly, who would not want to see Lloyd shirtless for once? It makes me kind of sad. The one moment you get to see two ninjas shirtless, the others don't take off their shirts. And it kind of disappoints every fangirl that they don't get to see every single ninja shirtless. But, I mean, come on. Someone wants to see every single ninja shirtless, and then they just disappoint you with that. Okay. Is anyone else kind of, trying to figure out who the ninja are going to face in the next season? Because I saw a poster saying that they're going to face the greatest villain yet for, like, the next season after Nauticon, and I'm trying to figure out who that would be. And then also, they, like, leave you at a cliffhanger when, Cole and, what's his name? I don't know what his name is. What's the new season? The one guy who shoots the pistols, the pirate, when they break the realm crystal. Like, I mean, seriously, what's going to happen to all the realms because that thing broke? That kind of worries me. Like, are all the realms going to collide or something? That would actually be really cool. It's not really. But, seriously. Like, I'm actually wondering what's going to happen since the realm crystal broke. And then there's the fact, like, where did Nauticon send his other crewmates? Well, I can't say this because some people haven't seen the new season. I guess I just can't say it. But I mean, seriously, like, I fear that something bad's gonna happen to Ninjago since they broke the realm crystal. What else is there? Someone ask a question, please. It's, like, sad. I'm just rambling about Ninjago. I could talk about anime. Someone ask an anime question, please. I'd love to talk about anime. I can talk about Kami-sama Kiss. Tomoe is mine. Nobody touches Tomoe. Kinda goes, am I crazy? Did you just say no, that Tomoe is not mine? Bailey, I swear if you try to take Tom away from me, I will kill you. Talk about Fairy Tail. Okay, Fairy Tail is actually one of my favorite animes too. I like a lot of animes. Fairy Tail was the second anime I watched. I watched Attack on Titan first, and then I watched Fairy Tail. And to be honest, I started in like the middle of Fairy Tail, and I went back and watched it. And it's my favorite character in that would have to be Natsu. I love Natsu. He is awesome. But I love his and Gray's rivalry. It's pretty funny. And then I do like Urza, because, I mean, she's pretty strong, and it's pretty awesome about that. Animes that I don't like, I'm sorry, Misty. I tried to get so far as to episode 5, but I just don't like Hunter x Hunter. I know you love that show. I won't judge you for it, but I just don't like it. I couldn't get that far in it because, I mean, it wasn't one of my favorite animes. There are other animes that I did not like. I just can't remember their names because they were like in Japanese and they were super long names. I'm just like, okay. I am currently watching Sword Art Online again because I could never finish the season on YouTube because they took off all the episodes. So I really like that. Mira Jane. Mira Jane's pretty powerful. I feel like she would destroy a whole guild if her Satan soul took her over completely. So she's kind of scary. Nalu. Nalu is pretty cute. I really want them to get together so bad. I mean, come on. The ship is right there in the TV show. I will never watch that anime, Bailey, so stop pushing it. But here's an anime you should all go watch. Death Note. Death Note is pretty awesome. And Emma Black just joined. Emma, you missed us talking. Well, anyway, back to the characters. Emma is a pretty powerful key. I mean, with her black holes and everything, but she is pretty powerful. She is kind of hard to understand from time to time. She died in the Key Dimensions book, but she came back and, like, took over Jay's body and kicked him out of it, which was pretty funny. And she's, like, now roaming free somewhere. No one's seen her yet, but she's coming back pretty soon. Hello, Emma. What you doing? You want to say hi to the live stream people? Emma? Can you at least shut the door, Emma? Emma's in the room with me. I'm not even kidding. Emma, say hi. Emma, say hi.
Hi.
There's Emma. Okay, here's a suggestion of anime from Misty. She suggests Blue Exorcist and Tokyo Ghoul. I have not seen either of those yet, so. Does anyone have a question for Emma before she actually leaves the room? She's trying to steal my toenail clippers. Anyone got a question for Emma? No one? It's very slow in the comments tonight. I watched Blue Exorcist. Cool. Don't clip them on my bed. That's disgusting.
I'm not. I'm gonna not. I'm gonna keep it long.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Emma's toenail took out a chunk of my skin on my leg. So I'm kind of not happy with her about that.
No.
I will trim them for you if you don't. Her toenail is so, like, strong. It was also, where were they during Skype? Huh? Oh, TV. They were watching TV. That thing is still gonna murder my leg again. Oh my gosh. Stop it! That's gross. I don't want to feel your toenail. She is a very dangerous little one.
Okay.
Any other questions?
I have one.
Tokyo Ghoul will crush your pure little hearts. I have left humanity behind. What?
How old?
I'm so scared.
How old is Emma?
In the books, she's 18 or
Ooh.
older, probably like 21. Emma's pretty old.
How old is Serene?
Serene's like 17.
Not fair.
Well, sorry.
Thought I was younger.
I thought you were younger.
I thought I was
No.
13. Thought I was 13.
This is kind of slow since no one else is asking questions.
It's all on.
Like one person? It
Oh.
shows one person on. This is kind of sad.
Oh, I left.
You were a cruel
No,
person.
I heard you talking and I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, you wanted to come join.
No, I was just going to see what you're doing.
You just came to steal my Reese's, didn't you?
I don't like Reese's.
Did you seriously just say that in front of me?
Mm-hmm.
Don't touch them. You don't
Yeah,
deserve. No. You don't deserve to touch the
I'm
Reese's.
going to smash them all.
Don't smash
To the
my
toilet.
Reese's. So, I think I'm gonna end the live stream.
No, you can't.
Please like and subscribe. I will, or leave a comment. You can find me on Wattpad as Serene Waters,
There's
and
only one person on.
I know it's sad. And you can also find me on Pinterest. So, still as Serene Waters.
Follow me.
Go follow Emma Black on Wattpad and Pinterest as well.
Pinterest isn't that name.
Okay
But
then.
I'll change it later.
So yeah. Have a good night, everyone, and I will talk to y'all when I live stream again. Bye.